Today we're in Willoughby, Ohio, at the Willoughby Cemetery, finding the grave and solving the mystery of the girl in blue. I've been looking forward to this for 10 years. I've been reading this story. So let's get in there and check it out and see what we can find. Now when you pull in the front gates here, you want to take a slight left. And at the crosshairs of the road here, you want to count 3 trees on the left. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And there'll be a stone right in front of this tree here called Myers. This will be our first adventure in our new Launch Ramp Productions vehicle. I call it Jaws 3D. But anyways, we're here at the Willoughby Cemetery on our first adventure in it. And we left off, we're here at the Myers Headstone at the 3rd tree from the entrance up there. Now once you get to the Myers stone, you want to take 30 paces back until you get to this split in the tree. And then the girl in blue's headstone is right here in front of it. Now you may ask yourself, who is the girl in blue? I've never even heard of this. Well, I've been reading this story for 10 years and I'm so glad I finally got to come and see it for myself. The girl in blue is someone back in 1933 who showed up in the area dressed in all blue, her shoes, her dress, her purse, everything. She didn't communicate with anyone. She didn't sign any papers saying who she was. And for one reason or another, on Christmas Eve of all days, back in 1933, she stepped in front of a speeding train. Now when they found the remains of the girl in blue, she had no identification, no next of kin was calling, looking for her, nothing. And this went on for 60 years. She was only known as the girl in blue. But luckily, a bunch of local people got together and gave her a proper burial with one of my favorite headstones I've ever seen. Girl in blue, killed by train, December 24th, 1933. Now this mystery went on for 60 years, if you can believe it. I guess the technology wasn't good enough to put a name with the story. But finally, back in 2002, through tax documents, property, and I don't know, they were finally able to put a name with the mystery of the girl in blue and give her a proper headstone in front of the girl in blue headstone. And it's right here. Now after 60 years, through tax documents and court records and what have you, they were finally able to identify the woman and give her a proper stone in front of the girl in blue stone that's been by itself for the past 60 years. So originally it was just this stone, girl in blue, killed by train, December 24th, 1933. But finally, back in 2002, they were able to do enough investigating and finally came up with the name Josephine. And so in 2002, they gave her this proper headstone in front of the girl in blue. I just love the mystery behind it all. Now, like I do with all the famous graves I go to, I want to leave a memento. Well, it's not really a famous grave, but a mysterious grave is right up there with it. So, close enough. But I want to leave my YouTube magnet. Don't want to cover her name here. Now, if you come to Willoughby, Ohio, you should have no trouble finding the girl in blue's grave with the directions I gave you in this video. If you come pay your respects, feel free to take my magnet and take it home with you, put it on the fridge, use it as a coffee coaster. Alright, well that's gonna do it from Willoughby, Ohio. So from me, the girl in blue, and the Ohio cicadas in the trees here, we just want to say thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.